In this tutorial, we're going to talk about some of the quality of life improvements we've added to Kzen Lab to make it even easier for you to build applications with Kzen8. The first thing I want to show you is how we have made it a lot easier for you to navigate between layout selector groups, layouts, and widgets. And if you remember, when you go into the user interface here and you look at all these different sections, you've got all your modules and all your various things, and it's quite hard sometimes to find what you're looking for. So if you go to a layout now and you go to something like customer details, which is a layout I know has got a lot of widgets on it, you can see that all these different rows and stuff. Now, if I want to go and look at this specific widget, I just click this little grey button here and that takes me straight to that widget, which is a lot quicker than having to remember the name and look for it in the list of widgets. So, and then if I go back to here and I can now jump into another widget on that same layout and so on and so forth. Now we haven't just done this for layouts and widgets. If I go back to here and I actually start at modules, if I click on a module, let's find the customer module in here, which will be somewhere like there. And then I can click on, oh right, that's got its layout selector groups. If I click on that, that'll take me to this layout selector group. And in here, I can now go to the layout selector group and I can now go to the layout selector by clicking this button. And I can now go to the layout by clicking this button. And then from there, I can go to the widget. So we can got these navigation buttons to take us all the way down from module all the way down to the individual widget. And obviously I just go back to the layout, back to the layout selector group, layout selector, and then back again to the layout selector group, and then back again to the module. So I can sort of go deep dive down into a module and then come back out again if I need to. Whilst we're looking at this module, just notice also that we've now got this layout and this URL. We can actually have a module. So one of these items you click on the left-hand side, they're the modules. They can actually go either directly to a URL or to a specific layout. So you can actually have a module, instead of going from a module to a screen with all the layout selected groups, you can go straight from a menu option on the left-hand side straight to a specific layout if you want to, which cuts out some of the user clicks for your users of your application. And similarly, if I go to a layout selector, I can also, you'll find, I can also do the same here. I can also make layout selectors actually now are URLs, which is quite exciting. So you can have a layout selector button, which takes you to a completely different website, perhaps something like, any other application the business is using. So you can kind of use Kzen8 now as this container with these buttons in it, which take you not only to other functionality within Kzen8, but actually with other functionality outside of Kzen8. So that's the first sort of chunk of little changes we've made to make life a bit easier for you. The next thing I want to talk about is forms and display values. On the screen here now is a copy of the customer details widget. I just created a copy of it. You can do that by just going into any widget and just doing duplicate. But if I copy this widget, if you remember, there's an enormous number of display attributes here. Which we wanted here, and then when we want to do an update form, we want to do the same. We want to have everything in the same order. Now, before this change, you'd have to manually do it all over again, which takes a huge amount of time putting everything up here and then replicating it down here. Now, all you do is you just go copy from display attributes, click yes, let that go, and now that just copies everything that was in the display attributes section down to this update form section. You will also notice if you take a closer look that up here in the display attributes section we had things like KZ created and KZ updated. They haven't been copied down because they're not things you can actually edit. And so things like subheadings and so on and so forth will be copied, but it's going to save you a huge amount of time. Now you might still want to remove some of these. Perhaps we don't want that one on this update form, and we don't want this one over here on this update form, whatever it may be. But you can also see now that we have this option to destroy. So before we used to be able to remove things and they used to sit there and either be able to be reinstated. But again, if you're building complex forms, sometimes these things become a bit messy and you just now want to remove all, destroy all the form controls that have been removed like that. Or I can just go back to the beginning and just remove everything like that, destroy them all like that. I can do whatever I want. And as I say, if I copy these down again, and then I can go in reverse. So up here, I could do the same thing on the display attributes and remove all of them, destroy all of them. And then I could, if I wanted to, copy two display attributes. So let's just copy those two display attributes, bang, and that's going backwards and forwards. So I can copy these backwards and forwards, remove them, do whatever I want with them. Now remember also, in a list widget, you actually have display attributes. You can have an add form and an update form. So there's 3 things you need to do it for, and you'll find that there'll be buttons in there for doing all of this. So you can copy from display attributes to add form, from display attributes to update form, and so on and so forth. Pretty self-explanatory, but hopefully you understand. Now this is a huge time saver, as you can imagine, because all of these values and everything have been copied appropriately. So you should get a very quick result. All you have to do is fill in one section and then copy it to the other sections. The last major time saver I want to show you is copying labels between widgets. So if we go to the customer list widget, so just type in list here and find the customer list widget, hopefully without too much trouble, can't find it. Here it is, the customer list widget. You'll notice that on this list you've got various labels. Now we could have quite a lot of labels with different colors, filters, and so on and so forth. And often you'll find that you have quite a lot of different labels. And you often want to have the same label showing when you're showing a customer list as you do when you're on the customer details. So I obviously have the customer list with all the labels, and I want to click on a customer in that list, take me to the details, and I need to then replicate all of these labels on the details widget. Well, again, up until now, you've had to do that all manually. So you've had to manually create them on the list and then go to the customer details and manually create them there. But now, if we go back to user interface and go back to widgets and go back to our details widget that we just copied, and we go into content here and look in the labels here, there are no labels, but we can click this button here, copy from another widget. We do that and we go, well, let's just copy them from customer list. Now this list here is only going to be for customers, so you're only going to be able to copy the labels from another widget that uses the same table as the widget you're on. So this widget uses the customer table, the customer list widget uses the customer table, so therefore we can copy these across. If I click on that now, then those 2 labels have been copied across there from one widget to the other, and I'm going to be done. I'm going to have consistency between my customer list and my customer details. So I hope you agree that these changes make life a lot easier. Now, we obviously are always building applications in Kzen8, and whenever we come across these repetitive tasks, we're always looking at ways of making them better. So you can expect other quality of life features to come along as we come across them. We like to do things quickly and easily without having to do too much duplication of effort. So keep an eye on what's going on with Kzen8, and hopefully this will keep making more and more improvements to the quality of life features. And that's all I wanted to show you in this tutorial. I look forward to showing you more about the Kzen8 platform in later tutorials.